Where did the Goths originate? Have you ever wondered about the origins of the Goths, one of the most fascinating groups in European history? The story of the Goths is rich and complex, and it all begins in the Baltic region. Historians have debated their roots for centuries. According to the Gothic historian Jordanes, who wrote in the 6th century, the Goths claim to come from a place called Skansa, which many believe refers to modern-day Sweden. However, this account is not universally accepted as fact. Archaeological findings provide a different perspective. Evidence suggests that the Goths were already present in the Baltic area, particularly in what is now northern Poland, by the 1st century of the Common Era. This region is associated with the wheelbark culture, which is often linked to the early Goths. The discovery of stone circles and burial sites from this culture supports the idea that the Goths lived in this area and practiced rituals before their migration southward. During the 2nd and 3rd centuries of the Common Era, the Goths began a significant migration toward the south through Eastern Europe. They moved toward the Black Sea, settling in regions that are now part of Ukraine, Romania, and Moldova. This migration was part of a larger movement of peoples across Europe known as the Migration Period. By the 3rd century, the Goths had established themselves as a major presence north of the lower Danube and Black Sea. Roman writers of that time described them as an important group in the region. The Goths replaced earlier peoples such as the Carpi and Bastarnae, becoming one of the dominant groups in the area. Theories about the Goths' earlier origins continue to be a topic of discussion among scholars. Some connect them to the Gaulones, a group that lived near the Vistula River in what is now Poland. Others suggest possible links to the Gudas of Gotland and the Yates of southern Sweden, although these connections remain unproven. The Goths were closely related to other Germanic peoples, including the Vandals and Gepids, and they spoke similar languages. Classical writers sometimes referred to the Goths as Scythians or Geti, but modern scholars agree that the Goths were a distinct Germanic people. Their culture and language set them apart from the earlier Scythians, despite sharing the same regions. In summary, the Goths originated in the Baltic region and possibly Scandinavia. They migrated southward during the migration period and became a major force in Eastern and Southern Europe. Their history is intertwined with the fall of the Western Roman Empire and the formation of medieval Europe. Their movements and interactions with Rome are key events in the story of barbarian invasions and the transformation of Europe.